Elliot Anderson's potential move to Manchester City could trigger a massive three-club domino effect this summer, as Nottingham Forest are already lining up Inter Milan midfielder Davide Fratesi as a direct replacement if Anderson leaves. Inter Milan in turn are eyeing Liverpool's Curtis Jones to fill the gap. Manchester City are closing in on a deal to appoint Enzo Maresca as Pep Guardiola's successor. A compensation package worth more than £10 million is expected to be agreed with Chelsea. Chelsea are reportedly ready to drop any legal action once the settlement is reached. Maresca is eager to start work at the Etihad Stadium, with talks now focusing on the final details. Leeds United are stepping up their efforts to sign Fulham winger Harry Wilson. They have offered him a long-term contract with a significant pay rise. Aston Villa and Everton are also interested, while Fulham have opened talks over a new deal. Wilson's current contract expires in less than 2 weeks. Manchester United and Liverpool are both monitoring Borussia Dortmund midfielder Felix N'Meka. The Germany international is open to leaving Dortmund, and a return to England is now seen as realistic. Borussia Dortmund are relaxed because of his long-term contract, but a deal could happen for around £52 million. Tottenham Hotspur are ready to break their wage structure to land Newcastle United midfielder Sandro Tonali this summer. Tottenham Hotspur are pushing hard and are willing to back the deal financially, with the transfer expected to cost around £100 million. Liverpool are preparing to increase their bid for RB Leipzig winger Jan Diomande after their opening offer of £87 million was rejected. Liverpool are now willing to go as high as £100 million. If the deal does not go through, Liverpool will turn their attention to alternatives including Yankuba Minte, Said El Mala, and Matias Fernandez Pardo. Jose Mourinho has personally spoken to Manchester City defender Ruben Dias about a potential move to Real Madrid this summer. The Portugal international is valued at around €65 million as Real Madrid weigh up their options. Inter Milan are prepared to listen to offers for Alessandro Bastoni, but only if a club meets their €70 million asking price. Jose Mourinho admires the Italian defender and sees him as a priority target for Real Madrid. Bastoni is contracted until 2028, and Inter Milan have made it clear there will be no discounts.
Bayern Munich are planning to offer Michael Olise a new contract with a big wage increase. They have no intention of selling the French winger despite strong interest from Real Madrid and Liverpool. Bayern Munich want to secure his long-term future after his impressive performances in Germany. Chelsea are keeping tabs on Liverpool midfielder Florian Wirtz for a potential future move. The Germany international previously worked under new Chelsea boss Xabi Alonso at Bayer Leverkusen. However, any move would likely depend on Enzo Fernandez leaving Stamford Bridge. Chelsea have opened talks with Juventus over Italy international Andrea Cambiaso as they search for a replacement for Marc Cucurella. Juventus are demanding around €40 million, while Chelsea value him closer to €27 to €28 million. Nicholas Jackson has been discussed as a possible make-weight to help bridge the gap. Real Betis are pushing hard to sign FC Cincinnati striker Kevin Denke this summer, but they face competition from Tottenham Hotspur, Borussia Dortmund, Paris FC, and Lille. The 25-year-old is keen on a return to Europe and sees Real Betis as an attractive option. He could be available for around €15 million plus bonuses. Aston Villa are considering a move for Crystal Palace goalkeeper Dean Henderson amid uncertainty over Emi Martinez's future. Emi Martinez is attracting serious interest from Juventus, and Aston Villa have identified Dean Henderson as a strong replacement. Crystal Palace would likely demand a big fee for the England international. Former Newcastle United co-owners Amanda Staveley and Mehrdad Ghodousi are exploring a potential takeover of West Ham United. The pair played a major role in Newcastle United's 2021 takeover backed by Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund. And finally, Real Madrid are preparing a huge move for Michael Olise after the World Cup. The winger is expected to inform Bayern Munich of his desire to join the Spanish giants. Real Madrid are considering massive packages, either €100 million plus Aurelien Tchouameni or €130 million plus Eduardo Camavinga, potentially worth up to €200 million overall. This football news rumors were collected from The Guardian, Football Insider, and others.